Hi guys! Welcome to another mini lesson video. So I am putting this on to hopefully help you guys with your assignments. And we'll see how it goes, if we like it, if we don't like it. But this way it takes a little bit of the stress hopefully out of it. And you know that you have me to back you up, and just know that I'm believing in each and every one of you. So this video is about social studies. Social studies is probably one of my favorite subjects because it's not as intense as reading can be sometimes with the iReady assignments. And it's a little bit of a brain break from math, which I know some of you love math, but I love history. We get to learn about our nation and our nation's secrets. And this week is all about money, 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 money. So it's a cool topic, and hopefully this video is going to help you walk through how to navigate your page. So you should have in front of you, if you're ready for social studies, you have your Studies Weekly app open. And these were the same articles as last week, week 27. So this is your second week reading these. And it looks like there are 5 that you should have read. The History of Money, which is the one I'm on. The Secrets of Money one that has the big Abraham Lincoln and the penny. This part's probably my favorite because it has all of our nation's or our coin and money secrets on there. I think it's so cool. It makes me want to go grab a dollar bill and grab a coin and see what I can find. The third one that you'll need to read or should have read, it has $100 bills on it, and it talks about John Quincy Adams, how we made the money. And just so you know, these little play buttons are for you to have it read to you if you think that that would help you. So if you are somebody that, and plus I think everybody could benefit from that. So you can click this play button and it will read it to you. You can decide how quick you want it read to you, like based on the little turtle all the way to the fast bunny. So if you need to slow it down a little bit to understand it better, that's totally fine. Or if you are a quicker reader, you can speed it up. Another cool thing you can do is you can highlight text. And I think that's helpful for when we are reading the test questions. You can highlight things and you can come back to it. So that's kind of what we did, what we used to do in class when I would highlight things and we could come back and visit them. So, and this loading bar is going to show you different colors. I just highlighted it and clicked. And it'll give you different colors that you can highlight your text as, but I'm just going to click out so that it doesn't take too long. You're always welcome to watch these videos. These don't cost any coins. This is kind of like what we used to do in class, where we would watch the videos. It gives you extra information about the topic. And I just think this topic's really cool. So if you have time, I think you should definitely watch those videos. And you can always buy the bonus sources right here too. So after you've read those 5 articles, which you should have read based on last week, but if you haven't yet, that's okay. Just make sure you've read all the articles, you know all about the money. And then you are going to go, there's 2 social studies assignments this week. One is Let's Write. It's the last section. And the other one is Take the Test. So those are the 2 things that you're going to do this week. I did edit the test to make it a little bit easier this week. I didn't realize that we could edit it. So you're going to have an edited test. It's a little bit easier. And it is going to be talking still about things that you've read, but I'm also going to show you how you can go back with the test still open to go find your answers. So it's open notes, open text. There's no reason for you guys to get questions wrong because you are able to use the story to help you. So it's kind of like a reading assignment in a way, but it's a social studies topic. So we're going to start with the Let's Write portion. So this bottom one, it says Let's Write. And it'll show you the prompt. So the prompt is, by U.S. law, money cannot picture a living person. We cannot have a living person on our money. Leaders passed this law so that nobody could mint or make coins as a sign of power, like the English kings did. So if we have somebody who's living, somebody who we think is very important on our coin, that person could then keep making coins with their face on it and possibly get an abuse of power, abuse their power and do things that maybe are not fair for their people. So that's why we passed the law. Do you think that's still a good idea? Or do you think that it would be okay to do that? Maybe you would like to give a different opinion. So you are going to think about your opinion and you're going to write about it. And I'm not asking you to write a ton. I just want to know what you think and why. So for those who have not been in our Google Classroom yet, I'm going to show you really quick how to do it. And if you have, you can just fast forward a couple seconds. So you're going to go to the My Apps page. You are going to find your Google little lowercase g, and mine's blue. Yours should be blue too. You're going to find Google Apps Learn. You click that. It'll bring up My Drive, which is a ton of different files. Once it loads, it's like a bunch of different files and things that are in our classroom that you probably don't need to check yet. And you're going to click this little waffle right here. It's the 3x3 dots right there. You click that. It will take you to our Google Classroom, which is amazing. And I'm so happy for everybody who's already been in there. Good job. You guys have been submitting your assignments, and I'm so, so thankful and proud of you for doing that. I know that it's so much work, but that they're asking you to do, but just know that I believe in you. And I think that it's doable. I really do. And it's a lot of apps and things to keep track of, but once you do it, I promise you it will not be that bad. So here under social studies, I changed it. So under classwork, you will see the weeks. So this is under week 4, and it says social studies, week 27, reading and let's write. So you will click on it. And you will click the Google slide right here, and you will just write your answer. I'm going to go this way because this is what comes up when you first log in. And if it's your first time ever coming in, you'll see Hughes Virtual Classroom, a little square, and it'll say join. So you'll just click join. You'll be into the classroom. It's called Hughes Virtual Classroom. You'll click classwork, and you'll see actually every single week's stuff there, which I think is pretty cool. I like Google Classroom. It's the first time I've ever done it, but I really like it. So if you're late on anything or you still need to do anything, everything is there for you to be able to check off. And I have been sending out the little checklists. I'll put them in here as well. But the checklists let you physically check off every time you do it. These mini lesson videos are all going to be loaded into here. I even put some Kahoot stuff this week, so it's going to be very fun. But for social studies, you'll click the week 27 reading and let's write, and it'll look like this. You have to go to this the Google Slides right there. You'll click it. It'll bring it up. It'll look something like this. Once it loads, it's green like money, and it has my face on it with a money fan. I'm a fan of myself with the money. I thought it was funny. Funny money. Haha, that rhymes. Okay, so you are going to click on, see, look at me. I'm a funny girl. You'll click on this one, and everybody gets their own. So rather than going through and finding a blank one, I made it so that everybody gets their own, and all you need to do is fill it out. I think this is a good idea because blah, 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 blah. And you tell me why. Make sure to write at least 3 sentences and use information from the article. So I gave you some sentence starters. The article says, ... or I remember reading that, ... whatever you think belongs there. So that's all you have to do for social studies as far as the writing piece. So do you think it's a good idea? Yes or no, and why? The last thing for social studies is the test. So there's 2 things, the writing and the test. So the test I am pulling up, and I'm going to show you how to keep your articles open while you take the test. So some of you may already be doing this, but if I have a question on there that is under the history of money, and I actually put some helpful tips on there. I put some funny questions too. You'll see them. But I put check the 5th paragraph of the article, U.S. currency, the history of our money. So I'm going to go to the 5th paragraph of the article called this. So if you want to have both up like I do, you're going to right click, or in my case, 2-finger click. You're going to click duplicate. Duplicate means to replicate it, like to clone it. You're cloning the tab. So that way you can use one for the article, just like this. So it'll clone this page, but you can just click the back arrow on one of them, and it'll take you back to the articles. So one of them used for your articles, and one of them used for your test. So, for example, why did the U.S. Congress change our currency to dollars instead of pounds? Why did they do that? Check the 4th paragraph of the article, U.S. currency. So I'm going to go to U.S. currency right here. 4th paragraph it said. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. when the American Revolution ended, blah, blah, blah. Oh, look here, dollars instead of pounds. There's your answer. So really use these two. I think it's helpful to go back and forth between the two for your answer. You're welcome to do the crossword for fun. I know you guys love those crosswords, and I love this little mouse. Hopefully you guys are getting a lot of coins and answering all of your questions. At the bottom of each article are your little opportunity to earn coins. This is like a 10 coin, a dime basically, and you get coins that way, easy, medium, and hard questions. So hopefully this helps you a little bit. As long as you get those two things done, I will be able to grade and give you a social studies grade. So I wish you guys the best of luck. Have fun exploring money. And please email me or have your parents write to me in class tag, or even talk to me right here on Google Classroom on the stream. You can write to me and say, Miss Hughes, I need help with whatever. So please reach out to me. I'm here to help you. You can see I'm in my house. I'm not in the classroom, but I'm still a teacher. So please, please reach out if you need any help, okay? So good luck with your social studies, and I will see you guys a little bit later.